Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video I have something rather personal for you, and I'm sorry if this kind of throws you off a little bit, but I thought it best to talk with the character on. So in today's video I'm going a bit deeper into who I actually am and things that I've dealt with. In year 10 I was diagnosed with depression, and since then it's been a constant struggle. Every time you think that you've gotten over it or that it's gone away, you're reminded that it hasn't. You've just learned to deal with it. And whilst the past 2 years have been a lot better for me, especially the past year has been a lot better for me, and I have dealt with it a lot better than I once did. There are days when you wake up and you remember that you still have it, you will always have it, and it's something that you'll always deal with. So this video for me was kind of a form of therapy. Recently I had a really bad weekend. Now when I say really bad, I don't mean the situation was bad, that I had bad things happen to me. What happened was that for me, in depression, it's a chemical imbalance of the brain. And what happened was that I was just like a sloth. I didn't move, I didn't feel the motivation to move, to get out of bed, to get dressed, to shower, anything. I was just in bed all day, taking no satisfaction in the things that usually give me plenty of entertainment, like the computer and YouTube and all that sort of thing. Nothing could drag me out of that darkness, basically, which is a really dramatic way of saying it, but nothing could drag me out of it. And then the next day, we had friends over for Australia Day, and I just couldn't bring myself to socialise and be happy. It happens to me, happens to others that deal with this, or some people it happens every single day, but I just couldn't. And then the next day I had work, and it was just again one of those motivation things. I was just going because it's routine. And so it's a terrible thing, and so I created this character as a form of therapy. Makeup is something that I really am passionate about. I really enjoy showing my creativity through makeup. So this look is a character that I've come up with, kind of very supernatural-esque, I mean TV show, a demon that attacks when you're at your lowest, which is how I kind of describe depression. So for me, this is a visual representation of how I feel on those bad days, how depression makes me feel on those bad days. So for me, it's the whiteness, it's the bleakness. The skin is grey. The feeling is grey. The whole day is just grey. The scars, I've never physically self-harmed. I have emotionally self-harmed in a way where I've prevented myself from enjoying things to the fullest, for going for things that I know I'd get enjoyment from. And it's the scars that it kind of leaves you with. The mouth is drowned, it's stitched, constantly feeling like you're drowning in feelings that you just cannot seem to help, and yet mouth is stitched closed because you can't seem to talk about it. And you know talking will help because it has in the past, or you've seen it help other people, but when those dark days hit, and I talk a lot, when I get angry I talk, but when those dark days hit, I don't. I'm silent. It scares my friends, it scares my family, I just can't talk, and when I do, it's with lack of emotion, it's frightening, basically. And the drowning is that you just constantly feel like you can't breathe, you're not fully taking full breaths the whole day, and it's a horrible feeling. The shading around the face is the kind of, gaunt feeling. I feel like I'm just having everything drained from me, that there is no fleshiness, there's just there. So this isn't really a look to enjoy per se, this is more the how I feel when the dark days hit. This is a personification of it, and for me this is therapy, to see the demon that hits, to create something positive from an incredibly negative feeling and situation. So I hope that you not necessarily enjoyed this video, but got something out of it. And for all of you out there that are suffering, feel free to talk to me. I've got all my contact details down below, or talk to someone. I know it's hard and sometimes you feel so alone, but talking does help. Even if you're just rambling on, you don't even have to talk about your illness. Just talk about anything. Talking helps. You don't need to feel drowned or stitched. You can talk. I love you all. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.